Hi, welcome to Spotless. If you're new to Spotless, then we hope you enjoy working with us. Thank you for choosing us, and we're delighted to have you on board. It may be, if you're watching this, actually you're also a long-standing employee of Spotless and doing our new funky login process for the first time, in which case, thanks for all the hard work you've been doing. It's always really appreciated, and please just keep it up. So, welcome. My name is Roger Green. I'm the owner of Spotless, the majority owner of Spotless and founder. I set Spotless up in 1988. I was a student here in Edinburgh, and I wanted to set up a little business, and it's grown arms and legs over the years, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a great company to work for, and it's been really fun just growing the company over the years. We've got 1,100 staff altogether. This is my map of the UK. I'm just going to show you where our offices are. It's a bit of a funny map. You should have seen the one I did before. Anyway, imagine that's Edinburgh, just there. That's where we set up in 1988. We set up in Glasgow about 5-6 years later because some of our clients in Edinburgh had offices in Glasgow. They wanted us to work there for them, so it seemed a good idea to set up an office there as well. Then one of our managers in Edinburgh said, could she set something up in Newcastle? So we said, that's great, go for it. And she did a nice job down there for us. So we have a Newcastle office. The same thing happened in Aberdeen. And we have a Leeds office, and we have an office in London as well, which is our fastest growing office at the moment. So what do? We do cleaning of commercial premises. We don't do domestic cleaning at all, just commercial premises, mainly offices. Also, of course, hotels, restaurants, any commercial premises. We do window cleaning, we do hygiene supplies, loo roll, hand towels, soap, etc. And we do waste management, so like the Euro bins, the wheelie bins, the refuse sacks. Those are most probably supplied by us in the contracts where you're working. Just a few other things to tell you about Spotless, which you may find of use or of interest. It's 20% owned by the staff. So it just means that if you progress in the company, maybe if you become a manager one day, there should be an opportunity for you to buy shares in the company if you would like to. Also, 2 of our directors were actually cleaners. In fact, our 2 largest divisions, Edinburgh and Glasgow, which is run by Michelle and Tricia, they were cleaners, and they were promoted to supervisors, then managers, senior managers, then they were running divisions. The next thing they were actually directors. There's a short video on our homepage of our website. If you have a look at that, you can find out a bit more about that. But my point is, there's opportunity for everyone. If you're doing a great job and you're doing some hard work, it doesn't happen overnight, but you can be a rising star within Spotless. And you too could be up near the top if you would like to be. What else can I say? Just 4 more things, really. Work safely. It's very important to us that you are safe. It is cleaning, but there are lots of risks. You wouldn't think so, but there are, such as electrical safety. You're working with electrical equipment. It's our job to make sure it's safe. It's your job to tell us if you think it's not safe. There's lone working issues because you're working on your own in a building on your own sometimes, or it's just in an area on your own. So it's important that someone knows to expect you home ideally, or you've got a mobile phone in case you get into danger. Not to use the mobile phone whilst you're working, by the way. Slips, trips and falls, you get a lot of that working in the cleaning industry. So it's important, please, to wear good footwear and to put your wet floor cones down, or caution signs. And what are the other main risk is chemical risk. You're working with chemicals. The chemicals we use are not very dangerous on the whole, but it is important that you wear your gloves. So that's what I want to say for now about working safely. There's more about about that further on in this induction process. Next thing, if there's anything ever bothering you, please feel free. It's important that you can speak to someone about that. So go to your line manager or speak to someone else. If you can actually go on our website and you can anonymously say anything that's bothering you, and that goes straight to the managing director, and then he can, that's Neil, then he can act on that for you. Company rules, you're going to learn a little bit more about that, not now, but just further on in the induction, things about pay, about holidays, about disciplinary procedure and grievance procedure, all those sort of things you need to know about when you work for a company. That comes later on in this induction. And lastly, just have fun. It's cleaning, but let's make the most of it and enjoy it. And please do your very best to keep our customers happy. Just those little extra things that you can do which they may notice, that makes the difference between us and our competitors. So That's my message to you. Thanks for listening. That's me.